that beautiful smile on her.
She wasn't, as I said, you could put it down as saying beaten up, but she wasn't beaten up at all. She gave what she could. She was outclassed, as you said. Now, up next, we have Maristela Alves do Nascimento from Brazil. Maristela in the red, and she's taking on Yerim from Korea in the black. We've seen a good, strong showing from the Korean team so far.
What we've seen with Brazil, and hopefully with Maristela again, is a fighter. She will come out blazing guns, and we know that our Korean fighters have shown us strong kicks to open, and the first technique is 2 kicks from our Korean fighter, Jeong.
Well, this was also the Brazil-Korea was the big fight from the morning session as well.
These ladies have just shown us a flurry of thigh kicks that may not have scored them a lot of points, but there was an exchange of at least 5-6 kicks there. Let's see what happens. Maristela showing us a little bit of that frenetic energy, trying to throw the timing off for Jeong.
And the rhythm. Well, so far Maristela is doing pretty well. Not the highest scoring round, but ahead. But you have to think by not enough.
Both of these women realize what's on the line here, and they realize that they're in these later rounds with a strong opponent. And there she caught Jeong's leg, but Jeong is strong, and
it's a straight push in the end. And I don't think that Yerim is going to be too happy with that. She was muscled off the ring.
She's strong off her leg. At first, Brazil caught her leg, but she couldn't do anything with it. But she finally was able to get her back, because her back was turned.
That was a good point for Maristela with the kick and the push-off. Good, nice, competitive bout.
Both women giving each other space, trying to size something up, and you see as soon as one technique comes out, the other is on top of it. No score here, but a judge calls ting, and they are at it again, and she has just taken her down. But there was an exchange of kicks that Jeong got some kicks in there, and so did Maristela. They have.
I'm impressed with Maristela's forward motion, the way she's managed to just push Jeong around. And it's close. It's very, very close.
She's trying to. She just got a thigh kick. You see them exchange these thigh kicks, and they're scoring 1 point each. Was it enough?
She knew she won that. Remember, she didn't know. She couldn't see the points.
You see Jeong looking around. She's looking around to see the judges' lights, but really there's a screen next to her that'll show her. So we still are adjusting to having this open scoring seen by everyone.
Open scoring means that everybody in the bleachers and everybody up here, of course, in the commentary box as well, can see the actual scoring from all 5 judges around the lei tai as it happens. So we have seen today, for example, one of the Chinese fighters in the morning, a flurry of 3 points per second for the first 15 seconds. So it was...
Jibin, I'm looking at Korea trying to get his fighter into understanding where the timing needs to occur so that she can get her technique out.
Right. Nod of the head, looking determined. A punch in the chin. Now she looks ready.
Both women showed us a really strong effort, so she knows that she has the goods, and she just gave us same opening, 2 kicks, and Maristela possibly trying to get her off the lei tai.
That's a tricky leg twist.
Well, what you pointed out about Maristela is really forward momentum. So she literally just pressed Jeong down to the mat. That's a good sidestep. We haven't seen a lot of sidesteps. That's just the level of competition that we have.
Well, it's a lot more evenly balanced in terms of the points. We
have one judge that hasn't even scored anything from Maristela, and she's just both gone off. She almost got her off, but here we have Jung ahead.
Yeah.
So
Jung is just looking up at the screen, actually. I think she was waiting maybe for a replay. She's ahead in this round, and more importantly,
there's a kick from Maristela to give her some points to actually tie up in some instances. They're pretty close. They're neck and neck.
They are neck and neck. Coming up to the minute mark in the round.
She wasn't able to hold on to her long enough. So that puts Jung firmly ahead and with a push-off in her pocket. And she's trying for another. That one didn't count because she held on while she was off the lei tai.
Well, she gets the approving nod from her coaches. They're very happy.
Well, they know that even as we wind down to 50 seconds in this round with her behind, she has one round ahead already.
Yeah. But wouldn't it be great if, again, in the second bout of the session,
kick and a roundhouse kick,
if we could get a deciding round, that would be fantastic. Now, this is interesting because
we've seen bouts turn in this amount of time. 31 seconds is a lot of time when you're this even. Look at this.
Fighting for a place in the semifinals.
This is where the cushion is not enough for either fighter. The advantage is still with Jung. Maristela really needs to make something happen. She could actually turn this round.
Wow, look at that.
And that just neutralized any point. We're at 8 seconds.
Looks like Maristela might just edge it here.
She might edge it, but we're going to get a kick. We got a kick out of Jung.
I think in the last 3 seconds, Tony, I think you're right. I think it's now moved. Yes, she's going to win it. Wow, that last action of the fight. 9-9, 4-9, 6-10, 4-7, 10-8. Look at that.
Goes to Jung of Korea.
Well, we go to a deciding round. Now, looking at both those rounds, we've seen Jung coming back. She definitely understood what her coaches were trying to tell her. And now Maristela has all the thinking to do as you get in. And so Jung of Korea is going to be in the ascension now. She walks onto the platform again. Look at her. She's now absolutely hyped. Maristela just a little bit concerned, maybe. That
it's the emotional fatigue of knowing that you had one round in your pocket, and then you've just right now we've sort of evened up, and she has to be able to go out and do what she did a full round ago. But in reality, she was very close. If she had been as aware of mounting some points in that last 20 seconds, she could have edged out that round and the fight would be over. As it stands, we're in round 3.
2 minutes to decide.
There's a thigh kick and punches. Look at this flurry.
Heavy hits.
And we see it. We see it scored by the judges. Some judges seeing more than others. We can expect that. And they're on that time.
Oh, there's a shot of Maristela's coaches. Marginally ahead in this deciding round.
This is a case when we are in the third round and the coaches have all the passion and energy because they can see what's happening there. The fighters are on the platform and the coaches are trying to urge them on because they know it's down to this.
Well, just as you said that, both of the coaches, I saw them glancing over to those scores.
There's a good roundhouse kick.
Heavy stuff.
And she just threw it off. And look at the crowd erupt. It's beautiful to see people enjoy a good match.
And that's going to give Maristela a whole load of confidence.
And she got another one off, and she just won the round.
Wins.
She just, look at the disappointment with Jung. Maristela she was smart enough. She was past that warning line. And look at that. Look at that. She's happy.
Well, what a quick way to end it. It was, to be honest, she was ahead on points anyway, but you're right. Why have to go through that last piece of chess.
She knew that she was facing a determined fighter that had just won the round before. So there was no way Jiang was giving up any leverage on the platform if she could help it. So this was a quick way, but she was too close to the egg.
So Maristela NASCIMENTO is now one fight away from the final as she's booked her
look at the greeting from Korea.
It's good to
and
see.
Embrace from her opponent.